football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Short pass, finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end. He shows off his hands.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Handoff to the left. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The tight end has got it. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
They'll hand it off. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Ball handed off. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but Pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And the Ducks are in the red zone now. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good. They go up 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, The offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They capped the drive with 6 points. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll tackle him at the 27. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Trojans, as they put 6 more on the board. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Losing 3. Brings up second down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Cody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Wrapped down the middle. It's Josman. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion makes it second down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage that they tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16. The Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Playoff game.
Bro, that was a hell of a kick, man. God damn.
And secure the victory. Working clock with the ground game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Second down, looking to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Good game.